Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the finger-licking good dating simulator. So I had a blast playing this, so let's go ahead and hop right back into gameplay and see where we're picking up off. Wait a second! Oh no! We have to know our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with our partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks at you, but able to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I am a dick. I am a dick. Look at her cry. She is my best friend. She's a Miriam. She has a cute bow and green hair. How could I not go to her? What is wrong with me? Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Mike Hawk. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, partner. Beep boop. Oh my. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duty can be a little awkward. That's the price you pay for being alone forever. For not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Okay, so Pop. Alright, so I guess they're going to go for like the nerdy yet adorable guy. But come on, let's just go with Clank. Like, Clank is honestly adorable. And it's an oven. Let's go with Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam would be a better will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. What? That's not the conversation. What are you eating? What are you? No. What are you? No. All right. I'll tell you that you can eat. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. I mean, like, fair. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. What? Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. I love you, Clank. I love you. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using Octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Alright, so steak tartare, I don't feel like we go well. Because I feel like everyone's going to be trying to impress them with something unique. But I don't feel like steak tartare is. Because everyone's trying to go so fancy. But fanciness won't go there. Octopus. Using Octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. So the thing about Octopus is that Octopus has to be extremely fresh. And a lot of times Octopus is served barely cooked. And it still squirts when you pour the soy sauce over with. And I feel like wouldn't be the goal. And also, like, my dogs absolutely hate octopus. They hate squid, octopi, and stuff like that. But we're going to go with your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Not just because mashed potatoes and gravy are a staple at KFC, but also because you can do mashed potatoes and gravy with any dish, fancy or not. It's all in the plating. So we're going to go with your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Alright, full honesty. While gravy immediately elevates everything in mashed potatoes, like immediately elevates everything in mashed potatoes, you can in fact have mashed potatoes without gravy. It's just less of an experience. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking a perfect produce is a passion of mine. Way to sell your brand, KFC. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Darn straight. We're just cooking partners. Mind your business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, gee, Van Man. While I'm over here crushing my cock's dream, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Aw, he's crying. You are a bitch. Colonel Sanders returned an armful of peeled potatoes. He tossed them into boiling water and turns attention to you and your old friends. Alright, so that's actually a thing that most people don't know about potatoes, is if you boil them whole, your potatoes are going to come out better. The way they cook changes if they're smaller chunks. If they're smaller chunks, it's easier to overcook them. While if they're smaller chunks, you have to let the whole thing go through, and it's basically making mashed potatoes with a baked potato. And so all that. Also, another thing is that once you pulverize them, if you put your mashed potatoes through a screen or a screen colander and press it through, it makes them very fine and very decadent. Add a little bit of oil, milk, salt, pepper, garlic. Go with minced garlic if you like strong flavors of garlic. And then top it off with cheese and bacon grease. Best mashed potatoes in the world. But anyway, I digress. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley and Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet here? Actually, no. It looked like my cock was juggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your situation. What, you don't like my cock? Don't you feel deep down that we'd cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It makes sense. First of all, thighs and drumsticks do not go together. Okay, like, they might both be dark meats, but the superior combination is wings and thighs, or legs and breasts. The dark and the light complement each other. Important culinary techniques right there. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. God, like, the music back here, like, I don't know how loud it is coming across for you guys. But, like, it's very intense. Like, extremely intense. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, it's your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever best, you'll always have your back. We're gonna go to Colonel Sanders. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair arrangements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Mike Hawk as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Mike Hawk's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps. You know so well why your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. As the gravy flows, filling the crest, the valley, cascading over the mountains of potatoes, filling the crevices like a warm, creamy sauce, urging to fill the most taboo of places. A place of warmth, a place of sexiness, a place of enjoyance. Your body gets excited. It craves to ingest this nice, creamy, gooey, hot, warm, and sexy concoction into your body. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of the crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and leap a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotted against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on there, Mike Hawk. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better prepare to eat from whatever it lands on. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. It's just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal, gained upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupted student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. They may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Do take another bite. And when you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then ultimately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison! The entire class is going to watch Pop's final moment. Shock was frozen in the whole crowd. They're motionless as statues. The bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today, before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is always important to him in a way that you can't find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, my cock? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. You should follow your dream with all your hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the show. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spark Monster is here to fight a hero. Yeah, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting another chef on an emotional level. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before we can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Let's go on the offensive. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Alright, what is this game? Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's go ahead and defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their matched mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go on the attack. What attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster's a quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses Utilitinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Now you go on the attack. Cook with love. Let's go on edge. It's oozing sauce out of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain. Vile villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me. And then your Sport Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. No sin will ever walk the quad in fear again. The monster messed up with this wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack. You will never survive my student debt loan destruction. Does 10 damage. Sport Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks at it in awe. You continue to surprise me, my cock. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Borko. Borko. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in quiet in the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up and over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. That was honestly an amazing dream. Alright, so that's the end of day 1 entirely. So, that boss fight, absolutely insane. I figured out what this is reminding me of. It's reminding me of JoJo. Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It makes 0 sense. Nothing in this makes any sense. And that's what makes this great. Like, KFC is gone, like, above and beyond anything I could have expected. Like, I was expecting, like, a bunch of cheesy crap, but, like, this is the next tier. Like, I don't know where you go from here, but I am excited to play the rest of this game. Like, day 1, we're already a third of the way through our time with the Colonel, and we had a really serious, intimate potential ruined by the Sport Monster. But I don't think that we are making so much progress with the Colonel, and we are almost there. Like, day 2 is going to be the build, and then day 3, we're going to knock it home and get that date. But if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. I want to hear what you guys are thinking. I, for one, am loving this series. Without a doubt, one of my favorite games I have played. Like, my favorite game, Doki Doki Literature Club, this is right below it. Absolutely phenomenal.